San Francisco had sustained Tina Modotti, the stage actress. Los Angeles had seen Tina Modotti, the Hollywood starlet. Mexico City seemed to be a place where Tina Modotti, the photographer, could thrive.
This was like an artist paradise. This is how it had been described. And so it's a place that was ideal for creation, that was full of energy and full of excitement and creative intensity.
It was exactly what she was looking for, a way to express those political beliefs, address those issues through art.
In the 1920s, Tina Modotti was the only photographer of stature with a long involvement in Mexico, which made her a prime source of images of Mexican life for the international press.
Tina Modotti's work flowers perfectly in Mexico and harmonizes exactly with our passions.
Many Mexicans agreed with Rivera that Tina merited a sort of honorary Mexicanness, not only because of Tina's work, but also because of her deep knowledge of Mexican culture, her close relationship with so many intellectuals in Mexico, and without letting go for 1 minute of her Italianness, she in effect reinvented herself as Mexican and as a photographer of Mexico.
The Mexico that Tina and Weston arrived to was a vibrant place. The cultural renaissance, and particularly the muralist movement, is one of those rare moments in history.
Like Paris in the 1920s or Greenwich Village in the early 1950s, Mexico City was the place to be. And in the middle of all of this bohemian swirl lived Edward Weston and Tina Modotti. Nearly every artist, every writer, every revolutionary in Mexico City would gather at the Modotti-Weston household.
Our New Year's party was such a success that a weekly gathering has been decided on. Any discussions of art or philosophy shall be incidental to singing, dancing, food, and drink. Before dancing, the men removed their pistols, which brought some realization that times are grave.
Everybody showed up, from Diego Rivera to at least one very refined French woman, to a whole gang of Mexican generals who enjoyed comparing bullet holes in their various parts of their anatomies.
The way that the photographers, Weston and Modotti, look at Mexican reality also informs the muralists. Tina's relationship with Diego Rivera was a complex relationship because she was not only the model of Diego Rivera, but also the photographer of his work.
When people in the 1920s wanted to see this phenomenal Mexican muralist movement and could not go to Mexico City, they had to see the works through the photographs of Tina Modotti.
The fact that Tina posed for Diego created a lot of problems for him because his wife at the time was extremely jealous of Tina Modotti. And she was jealous of her not only as a woman, but also because Tina became a very important model for Diego Rivera.
Rivera was an important political influence on Modotti during those many months that she was posing for him at Chapingo. From time to time, he would throw down his brushes and say, "Today we're not going to paint, we're going to go to a political meeting."
In the Ministry of Education, Diego paints Tina again. This time, he's interested not in Tina Modotti, the woman, but in Tina Modotti, the militant. We see Tina with Frida not just talking about the revolution, but actively arming it.